Hi there, everyone. It is currently the 23rd of January 2014. Meteorologist Robert Spetta here with you, and today we are talking about, well, actually, the clear weather in the forecast for the weekend. The northeast monsoons continuing to push down here towards the south, really disrupting our remnants of a Gaton. Actually, over here, this is the remnants of a Gaton, believe it or not. That low pressure center shifting off towards the northeast, that convection blowing up there, and that really is continuing to move northeast. Now, we still have some convection forming in from the northeast monsoon in the tropics down here towards the south, and that's blowing up across the Philippines. But this is where the storm system is now. If you go back and track the satellite imagery over the last few days, that's actually where that low level center is. Meanwhile, actually warmer weather in the forecast off here towards the north across much of Japan, China, Taiwan. That's really what we're going to talk about mostly in this update. Before I get into that, if you are from the Tokyo and Kanto area, I do want to remind you on February 8th, we are going to be having a Westpac Weather meet and greet. Do go to our Facebook page under events and check that out. A good chance to meet a lot of people and also meet a few people from JMA, hopefully, and the same person that creates that model that I'm going to show you right now that we often use on the website here. He's going to be showing up as well. So a lot of good stuff will be happening there. It's probably going to be colder by then, but for the weekend, yes, temperatures are going to be on the rise. And see what's happening here. And let's actually pull up the temperature grid via this model. And this is based on the GFS, remember. And we have these southerly winds coming in around the western edge of a high pressure that's moving from west to east here. And if we go ahead 24 hours, we can see our high pressure center, it shifts farther east, then another 24 hours. So this is going to take us ahead into Saturday. The highs just off the eastern seaboards, warmer air surging in from the south. Tokyo, I mean, you're looking at temperatures into the mid-teens out here. Same over there towards Korea, much of eastern China. Temperatures continuing to warm up. And even down towards the Philippines, actually, it's going to stay relatively cool because we still have that northeast monsoon. But it's not as cold as it has been. I was actually just seeing a report that livestock was being lost in Cebu because temperatures were just too chilly. It does look like they're at least going to be regaining ground back into the mid-20s through the overnight hours by the weekend. So hooray, if you like the warmer weather, it definitely is going to be moving its way in, at least going through the latter part of the week into Saturday. By Sunday, a lot of people are going to see a cool down. Now, I'm showing you this because another aspect of this high is see all these areas in orange. That's indicating dry air, low relative humidity. The tropics, this really just squeezes out this tropical weather and ceases rain. Well, what you're seeing is all this pushing south, and this is going to be affecting what is left of this moisture out here, and hopefully by the weekend as well, much of the Philippines, you're going to be seeing some significantly drier weather, some time for the moisture to clear out here. Remember, this is the remnants of a Gaton out there north of Guam now. You follow the satellite imagery, it actually started here and pushed off towards the northeast, and that's where the convection is of the low-level circulation. And now if we loop ahead here with the model from a GFS, we'll show you NavGem in just a second as well. It just shows that whole interaction between northeast monsoon and the tropics. That's the main feature on the map here, but with that drier inflow, you see how far it drifts down towards the south. This is by Saturday. Look at that dry weather for everybody. Warm air ahead of that low pressure system coming in from the west, high pressure over here, so you get that warm air flow. That is going to be bringing showers, though, across Korea by Saturday and then into Japan by Sunday, right there. So that'll be the big weather feature by Sunday. Do enjoy the weather before then as far as its warming trend. And then another blast of cold air comes in behind that, and you can see the 540 line dipping down, and everybody gets their coats back out and ready by Monday. And it does look like the Philippines, maybe by next week, another shower or two kind of pushing through there, but it's a lot drier, and the normal setup is going to be in place once that dryer thrusts that low pressure center out of there, and the typical weather for this time of year definitely back in place by next week. So with that said, that is all for right now, everybody. One other thing, I'm going to go ahead and type it into the screen here. If you go to app.westernpacificweather.com, you can go ahead and pull this up, and what comes up is our web app. Please do go check that out. You have your top stories, maps, and imageries, chase updates, and you can do all of this and go ahead and bookmark it to your homepage on your mobile or your iPad or whatever you use here. And yeah, you can have a Western Pacific weather on the go, all of our updates posted there as well. So please do go check that out. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can post them down in the comment box below as always. And thanks again for watching, everybody.